Hi guys, good evening, and welcome back once again to the EdWord. I'm your host, Eddie, and in tonight's video, I'll be discussing what I thought of the latest and very exciting Marvel installment from the big money-making franchise, Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania. Dropped in theaters earlier tonight. I just got back from a screening of it, liked it a lot. Before I get into all of that, of course, please be warned, if you intend to watch this movie at some point this coming weekend, do not keep watching or listening, as I will be discussing spoilers, plot details, character stuff, all that jazz. That being said, you have been warned. Let's dive right back into it. So first and foremost, it was far more bigger in scope and scale than I had thought it was going to be. I mean, from the trailers, I knew this was going to be a big movie scope and scale-wise because we're in the quantum realm. There are other races down there, other awesome-looking creatures. And, obviously it teased the strength and the scale of Kang's power as well, which I believe delivered in this movie big time. But I was not expecting a full-blown revolution led by multiple alien races and creatures against Kang and his faceless army with the help of Ant-Man and his allies. That was awesome and unexpected. We got some pretty epic battle scenes and action sequences between the multi-alien rebellion fighting against Kang's faceless soldiers and then the armored ants that came to overwhelm Kang's army and overwhelm Kang himself for a few short moments at least. That was unexpected and really fun. So I liked that a lot. Wasn't the best Marvel movie I've seen. I can understand why it's getting some of the low reviews and ratings that it's getting from people, and I get that. It's not perfect, but it's still fun and it keeps your interest, at least it did for me. I had almost forgotten what had happened to Yellow Jacket, and I'm so glad they recapped because I forgot completely. It's been forever since I've seen the first Ant-Man movie. And I had forgotten that he had gotten sent after being supposedly crushed to death, being sent to the quantum realm, where he subsequently became MODOK, a bizarre, funny-looking and dangerous villain, but one who ultimately found redemption in the end, because it seems like Kang didn't treat him too well, despite saving his life. I think Kang just uses people for his own purposes and just disregards them whenever. So it was kind of a funny death scene from MODOK too. Everybody was great. I thought everybody did a great job. The love of my life, Michelle Pfeiffer. Mwah, you were wonderful as always. And Paul Rudd, Evangeline Lilly, Michael Douglas, Catherine Newton, Jonathan Majors. Wow, Jonathan Majors was so good in this. I cannot wait to see what else he brings to the role for Kang the Conqueror in the other upcoming Marvel films, Avengers, the Kang Dynasty, and Avengers Secret Wars, both of which are in different stages of development, but will be with us in sooner rather than later in just a few years. And boy, that post-credit scene teasing all of the Kangs coming together, learning about the death of the one they exiled. You think they'd be happy, but no, they seem pretty ticked off that someone could kill a Kang. And of course, this is just going to cause them to unleash their fury upon the multiverse, the MCU, and possible other universes as well. Only time will tell. You know, there are rumors and speculations run rampant about whether or not past iterations of Spider-Man, X-Men, Fantastic Four, other past Marvel characters could appear or be replayed by the same people like they were years ago in other crossover films. We don't know. Time will tell. But it sure is exciting to think about, isn't it? So yeah, I enjoyed this movie a lot. I loved the parts with Bill Murray. That was quite funny. I kind of wished he was in it for a little bit longer, but I get it. He didn't have a huge role, but just an important enough role to explain Janet's relationship to the quantum realm and to Kang the Conqueror. And I felt like they did a good job providing backstory with Kang. But I think what we need to see now, what we need to see more of, is what motivates him. Why is he a conqueror? Why does he feel the need to conquer and destroy all that he sees? But boy, what a performance by Jonathan Majors. I mean, just great job from to Mr. Majors, and everybody was great. You know, everybody did a great job. And boy, this movie had some trippy visual effects. I mean, it had beautiful creatures, awesome looking alien races, and then just the whole Ant-Man and Wasp duplicating themselves, trying to get to Kang's engine or source of power, whatever that thing was. You know, and then, wow, what a fight scene between Ant-Man and Kang, and then Ant-Man, Wasp, and Kang. You know, for a minute there, I thought they were stuck in the quantum realm. It was like, oh, Cassie just turned on her little quantum realm single machine and got them back just fine. Great, and Kang didn't come with them. Now, is that Kang truly dead? Maybe, maybe not. I mean, we'll see if he returns in other Marvel films. But even if he is dead, I knew that his death wasn't a total victory, because obviously they announced the Kang Dynasty and Secret Wars movies last summer at Comic-Con. So we know Kang is going to play the MCU's next big bad in a very big way moving forward. So I knew even if he had died in this movie, it wasn't really dead. This version of him may be dead, but the rest of him is obviously still out there. But yeah, fun visuals, unexpectedly awesome, epic battle sequences and fights between Kang's faceless army, Ant-Man and his allies, and the armored ants and the swarms of ants that come rushing to aid the alien rebellion, the awesome looking aliens taking on and storming the castle literally. I mean, I loved Cassie's motivating speech to all the residents of the quantum realm as well too. That was awesome. And it was just a fun movie overall. Not Marvel's best film, but I enjoyed it a hell of a lot more than I enjoyed Eternals, which was my most recent least favorite MCU film. This movie was, in comparison, was much better. Not perfect, but still very entertaining, and I will probably see it at least one more time. Well, I hope you guys enjoyed Ant-Man and the Wasp in Quantumania as much as I did. What did you think of it? I'd love to hear your thoughts and feelings on it. Thank you so much for watching. Have a wonderful rest of your night. Ant-Man and the Wasp, Quantumania, is now playing in theaters. Thanks again for watching. Have a great rest of your night. And of course, until next time, may the Force be with you.